We want to know whether examiner is required to put his initial at the relevant alteration of marks or not.
My lord, in the
To
count
that extent,
That-
judgment is covered or not.
that has been dealt with, my lord, by the honorable single judge in that internal page 3, my lord. In the counter affidavit filed on behalf of the BPSC, they have explained the position by denying that there was no any wrongdoing or hanky-panky. The overwriting is in the handwriting of the examiner.
No, we are not.
We are not concerned with the overwriting. We are concerned with the non-initial, putting initial against a revised marks.
The marks was reduced by the examiner. The examiner was confronted with this position after showing answer sheet of the petitioner, and the person gave in writing before the chairman of the BPSC that it was a case of oversight, that initial against overwriting was not put. The reduction of marks awarded to the petitioner in the 3 questions were done during the course of evaluation itself. The final tally of 121 marks is reflected in the award list. There is no cutting or variations in the marks of the present petitioner along with other candidates in the award list.
In the division bench, there is no waiver of putting initial against revised marks. Read the division bench order, having heard learned counsels for the parties.
We find no merit in this.
Please read.
No doubt there is some changes of marks, that is from 26 to 24 in respect of question number 1, 2 and 9, but the total marks given by the examiner negates the arguments raised on behalf of the appellant. In figures, the total marks is mentioned 121 and in the words 121. There is no overwriting or interpolation with the marks. Or are written in words.
On the other hand, in the present case, issue is we are repeating for the third time.
Yes.
In the present case, issue is whether examiner is required to put his initial against the altered marks, not in the main page. Altered marks.
Head examiner, if head examiner has altered the marks, then he has to put his signature. Even the learned single judge in the writ proceeding has.
Signature is on the main sheet. We are asking you signature on the relevant marks.
Yes, relevant marks in the front page of the.
Not front page, sir.
As well as in the internal page of the question.
Front page, has he put? Is it?
Yes, he has
Yes.
put, my lord.
But here it is not there. See,
In one place that.
sir, you please see, sir.
Let's say the first page of this copy also bears the signature of the.
Sir, that is the reason we are asking you.
Lord,
What are the instructions given to the examiner and head examiner? What are the duties?
Lords, please kindly bear with me for a few minutes. What I am trying to, that my lords, even if the head examiner, my lords, inadvertently didn't put his initial with respect to reduction of marks with respect against any particular question, but if ultimately on the first page the total marks, my lords, this candidate as per the examiner had secured 149. Now the head examiner, my lords, reduced 2 marks, 3 marks in total 9 marks. So it came to 140. Now the first page of the answer sheet, my lords, the total marks is there. There is, and that bears the signature of the examiner and head examiner also. So, in the earlier case, which might just now have been placed, even the division bench has said, yes, there are cuttings or that has not been signed. But the first page, please.
This could be resolved.
Yeah.
We have given instruction to the head examiner and head examiner. What are the instructions given to the examiner and head examiner? Where is that?
My lords, I said on the first line itself that is not on the record. I can produce this.
All right, produce, sir.
Yes, though.
That has been dealt with the Honorable Apex Court, my lord.
Sir, produce this. The instruction given to the.
Very well. If you want, the court wants, I can produce that.
Yes, we want.
First line I said
We want
the record.
We want. That is the only issue here.
Yes, we will produce that on the next day. But ultimately,
Pursuant to the order,
and secondly, my lords, one thing more also is there that
the order dated 14/11/2022. The BPSC have produced a sealed cover. Sorry, answer script of the in a sealed cover, and the same is opened in the open court and verified with the revised marks awarded against relevant questions by the examiner has not been initialed. On the other hand, facing sheet where the total marks, total revised marks has been carried out, has been initialed slash signature is forthcoming of the head examiner and examiner both.
Yes.
Examiner and head examiner. Therefore, it is necessary to have the benefit of notification or order so far as powers and functions assigned to examiner and head examiner. In this regard, instructions given to the examiner and head examiner by the BPSC is necessary to examine as to whether examiner who has revised the awarded the answer sheet and awarded marks is required to be initialed by him, or head examiner is required to be examined with reference to the instructions given to the examiner and head examiner. Facing sheet where the total marks, total revised marks has been carried out, has been initialed slash signature is forthcoming of the head examiner and examiner both.
Yes.
Examiner and head examiner. Therefore, it is necessary to have the benefit of notification or order so far as powers and functions assigned to examiner and head examiner. In this regard, the BPSC is hereby directed to produce instructions given to the examiner and head examiner as to how they have to function in respect of evaluation of answer script. Court master is hereby directed to return the answer script of the petitioner in a sealed cover to the BPSC counsel during the course of the day. The answer sheet shall be brought on the next date of hearing.